Winds were strong, Mandy, and even for the people that were in attendance for that parade, probably safe to pack a jacket or sweatshirt or something, right?
Yeah, we are going to be cooling down quickly this evening. Those wind gusts to about 30 miles per hour earlier this afternoon. But we're going to be dealing with a different kind of wind on the way tomorrow. Solar wind from a coronal mass ejection making its way to the Earth. I'm going to explain more on that in a minute and what that means for the possibility of seeing the aurora tomorrow evening. Tonight, though, we've got clear skies, a few clouds out of our Sherman Chevrolet Cadillac Tower Cam. 61 degrees right now. Winds have weakened. They're less than 10 miles per hour right now, and we're going to stay in the 50s ongoing here for the remainder of tonight. But a severe geomagnetic storm watch is in place for Wednesday afternoon through Wednesday evening because of that coronal mass ejection making its way to Earth. That could linger into the evening tomorrow, and if it times out correctly, then at least the northern portion of the United States could see the aurora, and it's possible with how strong this storm could be that we might even be able to see it as far south as Alabama to Texas and to Northern California. We have been at solar maximum here for the last year or so, and sunspot activity has been more active than even expected. So when we talk about CMEs, there's a lot of words that get thrown around. What is really happening and why are we seeing that aurora? So here's the Earth and the magnetic field. When we have that coronal mass ejection, the solar wind gets erupted from the sun, and those charged protons actually get emitted from the sun and head towards Earth. And as it interacts with the Earth's magnetic field, it enters in during the poles, and those protons in the atmosphere interact with the Earth's atmosphere, and that's when we start to see all of those beautiful colors that you get during the aurora. So there is a chance tomorrow that we might be able to see that. You'll need to get away from light pollution to give yourself the best possibility for that. Regardless, temperatures warm on up here for the rest of the week. Friday, Saturday, we're back in the 80s, and those rain chances really backing off for this weekend. Only a 40% chance for storms by Sunday now. High is going to be in the upper 70s for Sunday afternoon. Here's a look at that 70 forecast for you, sponsored by the Crazy AC Guy. We're going to stay in the 70s for the next few days. Some storms over the weekend. That continues to trend later and later. Looks like Monday and Tuesday now for those storm chances, with low temperatures falling into the 50s by early next week. Guys.